Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is apply a little bit of primer to the skin. I'm using a Dillium eyeshadow brush for this. So I'm going to start dotting some foundation around the face, and I'm using Mud Cream Foundation here. Then taking a Beauty Blender sponge, which is damp, I'm just going to blend this in, and I'm only kind of lightly doing this because we're going to highlight the center of the face as we go along. Okay, so let's start to highlight the face. I'm going to start with the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, the tip of the chin, and of course underneath the eyes. And you can see I'm applying it quite heavily, but we can blend this out so it's not going to look scary or anything like that. There you go. Okay, so let's start the blending process, which again is with the Beauty Blender sponge, but this time the tip of it, because this way I can get closer to the lash line. So just keep blending until it kind of all meshes into one. And what I kind of do is then use the other end of the sponge to kind of blend it in and soften it. Now I'm going to apply some face powder, which is Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose, all over the face to set this makeup, and then go a shade or two lighter underneath this eye area. And I'm going to use a pink powder underneath the eye, which actually kind of transcends to a sort of translucent white color. And this has just a tiny bit of shimmer in, because of course Lisa has absolutely no wrinkles, so we can use a little bit more shimmer under the eyes. Just going to dust a bronzer over the outer perimeters of the face, the jawline, and underneath the cheek. And you can kind of see here in a second that we really kind of emphasize the contours of the face, particularly underneath the cheekbones. I'm just going to turn the head so you can really see this sharp kind of contour. And this is going to, just further emphasize this amazing bone structure. Applying Miss Liberty blush by highlighter by NARS onto the kind of cheekbone area here, just to add a bit of shimmer, and then going to apply NARS Deep Throat blusher to the cheekbone area here, and just slightly onto the contour as well. And then we'll blend the whole thing in. Sweeping off that powder and using a Ray Morris brush to just blend and buff some of these lines in so they're not quite as harsh. Now I'm going to apply some more powder just underneath this eye area because I really want to keep this area light, despite the fact that Lisa's skin is very light naturally. Her eyebrows are perfect, so all I'm doing here is just grooming them and extending them a tiny bit. Next I'm going to apply a very light, barely shimmery eyeshadow just to the lid. I'm going to line with a Kohl liner black into the inner rim of the eye, and with the same Kohl liner I'm taking this on top of the lash line because I'm really heavily going to smudge this. So I want this look to be totally smudged. Getting a pencil brush, I'm now just going to really smudge the eye, and this is just to blend this and smoke it out. So you can see it's just that black is now gone to a sort of a darker grey color. So blend this, then we're going to take this underneath the eye as well. So I take the pencil about a third of the way underneath the eye, and then with that same blending brush or pencil brush, I'm just going to extend it. And this one's by Tom Ford. So just blend. Taking a cotton swab, I'm just going to clean up any areas that may have come down too far because we don't want to drag the eye down. So next I'm just going to put a tiny bit of lip balm on the lips and then clean up underneath the eye with a fan brush. This is by Makeup Forever. Just going over the contours of the face to make sure everything is slightly more blended in. And this again is the Ray Morris brush, which feels like kittens on the skin. I'm just going back over with this highlighter, Miss Liberty, because I really want to add a bit of sparkle here. And the same thing just on the Cupid's bow to just emphasize those amazing lips. Now I'm going to apply a very beigey pink lipstick by Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Intense. And I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm applying Smoky Lash mascara, but I'm using an applicator, a disposable one, because obviously I don't want to use, that mascara on the eyes because I've used it on other people. So just going to apply a little bit more Kohl liner, and that completes the look. So thanks for watching, and thank you for your time, and I will see you all really soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.